Hey everyone, this is epilogues here, and today we're going to play the final route of Princess Evangile Double Happiness. It has been a long time coming. I mean, we have been through a lot of the routes already, and we've come a lot, come this far. Now we're in our last route, and that's Konomi's route. So, yeah, Konomi. I seriously hope that Konomi will make me laugh laugh my heart out, because like I said before, I heard that Konomi is a really funny route, and I'm looking forward to enjoying it. So let's take a look at Konomi's story preview. Yeah. Okay. So by chance, Masaya ends up practicing with the Naginata club. So probably he's gonna, participate in that tournament too. He is quickly enamored with Konomi as he watches her firm yet dignified lessons. Through club activities, their relationship only grows more intense. But there is one problem. Namely, Konomi is clueless when it comes to male-female sexual relationships. Well, we already saw how clueless she was when it comes to, health education, the sexual organs and all that. Yeah. So, yeah, obviously she'll be even more clueless when it comes to sexual relationships. So, this is gonna be interesting. Let's begin. Oh, this is a really complicated title. Mignon Popeye and Lamesan's Mercy. As we go to July 17 summer break. I know Mignon Popeye is one of Konomi's titles, right? But what's that? Lamesan's Mercy? Summer vacation officially started today. As strict as Vincennes was, it did allow students to visit home during summer vacation and New Year's, so the dorm was practically deserted as a result. The number of students in the cafeteria during the early morning hours was sparse at best, and there was no sign of anyone in the hallways either. It feels a little lonely having everyone disappear like this. Okay. Save for Rise-san and I, everyone in our circle of friends had gone home for the summer. We split up when we got to my room. Alright, go kigenyo, see ya. Yeah, see ya. Looks like I've got some time on my hands. Now that I thought about it, during previous summer vacations, I had spent practically every day from dawn till dusk working at part-time jobs. It obviously wasn't all fun and games, but at least it gave me something to do and, work experience. And now, I had nothing to do, except maybe watch TV, but I've never seen you turn on the TV, so with 50 million yen left, there wasn't much point in a part-time job. And besides, Vincennes had banned students from having a job, alright. Well, you can use the 50 million yen to spend on things outside, buy some things, indulge yourself. Guess there's no helping it. I'll go do some homework or something. Come on, you got the money to spend, Oh well. After I got sick of doing homework, I switched gears and watched TV, but found that to be an excruciating boring task too. Okay, so you did watch TV, alright, and it's kind of boring. Well, nowadays I too also hardly watch TV. Most of the shows that I watch are on YouTube, right? YouTube is the new thing, and of course, anime. I had never really gotten into the habit of mindlessly watching television in the first place, mostly due to my labor-intensive part-time jobs. So I didn't really see the appeal behind it. Well, TV is boring really, so so carefree. Oh, we move on. July 18. So we haven't met Konomi yet. Compared to the previous day, the next was a little busier. Specifically because Konomi-chan came back early. Oh, this is interesting. But I know she came back early to, prepare for the Naginata tournament. Konomi-chan, has the Naginata club's training camp already started? And why are you here meeting me? That's what I'm curious about. Yeah, because you got a tournament coming.
私はこれで失礼します。
Can I join you, Konomi? Don't run away. Oh yeah, this is Konomi's team, right? Sounds pretty, yeah, pretty unique. It sounds a bit like tropical type of music, yeah, like you're in a tropical island, something like that. She's as energetic as ever, and also they have that lively tune to it. Well, she's a little girl, so she's bound to have lots of energy. Her training camp is starting off pretty late in the day, isn't it? You don't know? Well, they're training elsewhere, right? I figured they would have left earlier in the morning. Did I get something wrong? Rise-san looked quite puzzled for some reason. Wait, hold on. You're saying that the training camp is in Vincennes? So the tournament is held in Vincennes? Is it? She isn't? Where then? Oh, you mean that lodging? The place near the lake there? Up? According to Rise-san, there was a lodge nestled at the peak of Mount Amuro where Vincennes resided. Wow, they went to the trouble of building a lodge on the same campus? So I see, so the lodge is not only used for the summer training camp but also for their own training camp, the Naginata Club's training camp. Why? Oh, I was just wondering why they go to all the effort of moving everyone up there. We already live in the dorm, so I doubt the lodge is really necessary. Well, Vincennes is all about privacy. That's why they don't want to go elsewhere up, and up is where no one else comes. I mean, that place, Mount Amuro, is very secluded, so to speak. Yeah, no other people from outside, Vincennes go there, so... Rise-san had a seemingly forced smile on her face. Okay. Konomi-chan sure is great. She has something that drives her. I mulled this over as I sat at my desk, wrapping my pencil against it. After enthusiastically scarfing down my breakfast earlier that morning in the cafeteria, I realized something. Since I often had nothing to do save go to dorm as part of the going home club, yeah, the famous term going home club, as in Japan, where it basically means that you don't have any, activities, you don't have any, after school activities, so you're the part of the going home club. I thought it would be a good idea to join an official club. Hypothetically speaking, if I were to join a sports-oriented club, would it be okay for me to be the only guy? Well, maybe not. But then again, I mean, Masaya joined the swimming club with Rise in her epilogue, so... I tossed my pencil onto the desk. I'm so bored. I shall go to sleep. Oh, next day, July 19th. As I sat at my desk the next day, I remembered Konomi-chan had invited me along to a club meeting. Oh, she did? That was around a week ago. Now that you think about it... Okay. You're enthusiastic as always. Wow, I see. Even Vincennes, which had banned students going off campus, had a dedicated training camp, huh? I don't think it's the same training camp, right? Yeah, I think it's a different one. Huh? Me? No, I'm not gonna fight you with Konomi. No. I declined at the time, since I had no Naginata skills to speak of. It's very dangerous. but given how much time I had on my hands, it seemed like an attractive invitation. Rather, I would absolutely love to accept her invitation and go check out this camp lodge. That's how I felt about it anyway. Might as well go, you have nothing to do, right? Except homework. But homework can wait, you can always save it for later. Maybe I should go. Konomi-chan was the one who offered, so at least I shouldn't be a bother. Yeah, I don't think Rise will join because she's not that athletic. I mean, Naginata. I see. No problem, Rise. No, don't be. I'm not the one. You're not the one I'm attracted to right now, so. I asked her where the lodge was located. Based on her instructions, the path at the base of the mountain extended all the way to the lodge, so there was no need to worry about getting lost. Okay. Right. Wow, there's a path like this here? I transferred to Vincennes 3 months ago, but this was the first time I had learned this path even existed. Walking up this path really made it feel as though Vincennes was located in the mountains. But it's so hot! Hatsui! I wiped the sweat from my brow. There was a fork in the road halfway up, but Rise-san advised me not to turn there. The lodge finally came into view about 30 minutes down the road. I think that fork leads to that. You know, the lovers summit or something like that. Yeah, the place where Masaya confessed to Ayaka, Rise, Shiho, and Ritsuko, right? Yeah. Oh, it looked plain in comparison to the school dorms, but it was still a nice building all the same. I circled the building in an attempt to find the dojo, and heard a dignified voice cry out, "Oh, there's a dojo nearby." But actually, this is new. I mean, I don't think I remember the main game mentioned anything about the dojo being near the lodge. So, okay. Yes, Konomi-sama. Yes. She's a good instructor, from the looks of it. I was impressed, and ended up watching their practice from the sidelines. Konomi-chan was the youngest in our circle of friends, and had a rather formal, yet energetic nature. Maybe it was her disposition, or the influence of her Naginata training, but she was always most humble and respectful towards everyone, regardless of their age. As such, she would take a step back and stand at the ready behind her elders, Ritsuko-chan in particular. But what about now, I wondered? Now she's in control, so... Yes! She was showing firm leadership and coaching her club members. Watching from the sidelines, I could tell just how much they trusted Konomi-chan. She's amazing, great leadership. While I was admiring her, a sudden scream knocked me from my stupor. A scream? What happened? A peeper! I'm the peeper. I'm not a peeper, I'm just here to watch you girls. Come on! No, please, Konomi, calm down. You're not gonna hit me with that Naginata, please. Stop! A peeper? Who? Says you, Masaya. Wait, was she talking about me? I'm not a peeper, okay, Konomi? Please don't get things wrong, alright? Don't misunderstand now. Yo! Oh. Save for Konomi-chan, all of the girls stared at me with fearful eyes. I think those girls are seeing Masaya for the first time because they are in a different course. They are in the intermediate course, right? So it's intermediate course in Vincennes is equivalent to junior high school. So yeah. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, sure. Oh, thank God. She didn't like hit me or what. A short while later, Konomi-chan appeared from the entryway. Well, you invited me here, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you any problems.
中期課程の方では実物を見たことがないって子も結構多いんです。マサヤ様のことですが。
Yeah, so it's their first time. I'm sure. With the exception of Konomi-chan, everyone I interacted with was from final course. Intermediaries course students were in a separate building, so I never had a chance to meet them before. I should have said something first, but I was just so impressed.
関心?
By you. Yeah, by you, Konomi-chan. Are you the club president, Konomi-chan?
2学期が始まるまではそこで2年生にバトンタッチしますので。
Or why do you have to hand it off to one of the second year students? You can remain as the leader. I see.
それで、関心というのは
Your charisma, your leadership. You showed real leadership. And I couldn't help but think you look really valiant too, yeah. No, like a knight in shining, in a, wait, what you call that? A knight in shining armor on a white horse. Gallant, yes. Oh. You okay, Konomi? Huh? Konomi-chan? Hello? You okay? She suddenly stiffened up. Again, Konomi, with this reaction, she suddenly made a strange noise. Moan, moan. What's wrong? She was making me nervous. You okay?
それではお尋ねしますが、マサヤ様。
Ask me something. What is it? Yeah?
私の一命よりふさわしいのは
Alright.
ラムサンメルシーの方であるとマサヤ様もそう思うわけですね。
I was thinking that Lami-san's mercy is her other title, but I couldn't remember. So what was it again? Oh right, yeah. It's the merciless blade, where mercy is... San's mercy means merciless. Then Lame is blade. Yeah, because you know sans serif, so sans is, I think, Latin. Yeah, or Latin for... Oh yeah, Latin for none. So yeah, merciless blade. So it's one of Konomi's titles. The other one is the Magnum Puppe. No, I think Magnum Puppe suits you better, Konomi. But then again, well, your leadership is befitting of Lami-san's mercy too, yes. But I still prefer Magnum Puppe. Something to do with cute puppy or something? I think I've heard that somewhere before. What does Lami-san's mercy mean exactly? Hey! Oh no, this is the first time I see Konomi-chan so angry. I've never seen Konomi-chan so angry before. Sorry if I forgot about Lami-san's mercy. Sorry, Konomi, I don't remember. I'm sorry. Oh crap. She was glaring at me now. And she's never done this before. Never. I've never seen this face before. Calm down, Konomi. No, wait. Time out though. Remember right now. It's the merciless blade, right? That's it, right? But it's kind of, oh yeah, but merciless blade means it's like she's really merciless, like yeah. But these two titles of hers really like contradict each other, right? Because Magnum Puppe has something to do with cute, but merciless blade means completely ruthless. So, phew! Good thing I got it right, the merciless blade. Now that I thought about it, Konomi-chan had two titles. She told me about it that time we got into the bath together. What are you talking about? That's completely wrong. My true proper title is Lami-san's mercy. Yeah, she has said something like that before. Yeah, back in the bath. Can I not give an answer? Can I say that both of your titles suit you? While you're in the middle of your club activities, I guess Nami-san's mercy definitely fits better, but out of them...
いつでもと言ってほしかったところですが、まあいいです。
Okay.
そうですよね。私にふさわしい一名はやはりラムさんメルシーの方なのです。
Although she doesn't really look all that merciless, just don't make her angry. Yeah, and then she won't show her merciless side. She has said as much in the bath before, too. But Konomi-chan seemed to have this huge obsession with people referring to her as Nami-san's mercy, a title I had seldom heard. I don't think Mignon Pupe is all that bad though, so let's check again what's Mignon Pupe's. Alright, darling doll, yeah. Darling doll. I mean, you're a darling doll too, yeah.
それは一名をつけてもらえることは光栄なことだと思いますが。
Well, both are an honor. The fact that you have 2 titles says a lot. A title is like a status symbol, isn't it? Yeah. Konomi-chan looked a bit shy. Well, I've never had the chance to see you in action during a club meeting, so it never really hit me until today. Just seeing how you act during an ordinary school day. But maybe that's why people use your Mignon Pupe title more often.
残念です。校舎でもなぎなたを傾向できれば、そんなことにはならなかったと思うのですが。
Well, you can't, Konomi. You cannot carry your Naginata with you at all times. It's going to scare everyone away. And that line of thinking is questionable itself too.
あるいはなぎなた部を見物に来てくれれば。
Well, maybe you can promote it or something.
そういえばマサヤ様、結局何をしにいらっしゃったのですか？
Well, to watch you. Watch you, practice your Naginata. Oh yeah. I just remembered something you told me, Konomi-chan.
私が言ったこと？
About how we've never had a match. So why not practice together? Wow, you're serious, Masaya? You're serious about fighting her? You're serious about dueling her? Alright. Well, you said you wanted to have a match with me. As I said that, I found myself thinking, oh, now I've done it. Based on how I worded that, it sounded as if I wanted to spar with her. That obviously wasn't what I actually meant. I just wanted to watch her. Oh no, Konomi, no, don't spar with me. Ah, there was a fire in the eyes now. Oh, okay, let's fight. Ah, what are you doing? She grabbed my hand firmly. For someone of such small stature, practicing the Naginata had made her unexpectedly strong. Okay, sure. Whoa!
私、マサヤ様はぜひなぎなたか剣道をやるべきだと思っていたんです。だってとてもいい体つきをしていますから。
Oh, thanks for complimenting my body. My strong body. Kendo also. Kendo is that wooden sword, right? Yeah. Some kind of stick, yeah, actually. Stick sword.
マサヤ様と手合わせできるなんて、私嬉しいです。
Wow, seriously, you're really happy to spar with me? I would feel bad if I turned her down after seeing how happy she looked. Yeah. Okay, so let's begin the match. I said nothing as she dragged me all the way back to the dojo. Huh? Konomi-sama and Masaya-sama are holding hands!
これはそういうことじゃなくて。
Well, Konomi-chan steamed up in an instant.
マサヤ様が部活動に参加してくれるということだから。
Everyone's shocked. All the girls are shocked. She stared blankly at that opposed reaction.
みんなどうかした？
Well... Konomi obviously oblivious because she's really used to Masaya, so... Come on, you know the girls in intermediary course don't know me very well.
Oh,
Yeah. Somehow or another, Konomi-chan had gotten used to having me around. That had to be the difference between their reactions. Konomi-chan, I'm fine with us having a match, but... I prepared myself, then said, I'm totally new to this, so I doubt I'll be a good match for you.
大丈夫です。マサヤ様ならきっとすぐに強くなりますから。
Okay, sure. You'll be my mentor? Okay. She asserted with a smile. Okay. So what's going to happen? I took off my shields and stepped into the dojo. Konomi-chan talked to everyone and they allowed me to participate in their club activities for the time being.
ナギナタは全くの初めてですか？
Well, yeah, I've never even seen a Naginata. Actually, I don't even know what a Naginata was. I didn't know what a Naginata was until I played this game. So, yeah, I have learned about kendo in class before, but I've never actually handled a Naginata. I don't know what kendo is, so kendo is like the, yeah, like I said, the stick sword, right? So, yeah, it's quite prevalent in quite a number of anime.
そうですか。ではまずは構えの練習から始めましょう。
But I don't think I've watched any anime that featured Naginata, so sure. Konomi-chan went to grab a Naginata alongside the wall.
みんなは稽古を続けていて。
All of the club members resumed practice, but their curiosity had gotten the better of them as they often glanced over at us.
ナギナタの受け渡しには作法があります。細かいことのようですが、甘く見ると怪我をしますので、マサヤ様も注意してください。
Yes, ma'am. Got it. I had only come here to watch, but seeing how serious Konomi-chan looked got me fired up too. She stood the Naginata upright, turned the pointed curved side towards herself, then handed it to me.
刃は相手には向けないようにしてください。受け渡しは両手で行います。
Alright, she looks very serious now. Yeah, that's what I expect of her. Okay. She passed the Naginata over into my hands. The impression I got now that it was in my hands was that it didn't have the sort of weight I expected from its appearance. You mean it's lighter than you think? It probably only weighed a couple of pounds. However, it spanned a far greater distance than my own height. Wielding this seemed like it would be reasonably difficult, but it's actually sort of like similar to a spear, right? Yeah, sort of similar. It has a totally different feel from a bamboo sword. Yeah, bamboo sword is what I was saying. I forgot what kind of sword it was. I know it was some kind of a stick sword, but yeah, it's actually bamboo sword. Yeah, that was used in kendo. That's right.
でしょうね。長さがだいぶありますから。
Yeah, I'm really surprised by how long it is, but I think Naginata is definitely longer than a spear. Yeah, so it's much harder to handle.
この長大な獲物を扱うために、ナギナタにはいくつか特徴的な手さばきがあります。
But the fact that it's an extremely long weapon is also good because you have good range, right? Yeah.
まあ、それは後にしましょう。まずは構えからです。
Alright, Kamae, stances. Yes. She picked up her own Naginata and demonstrated for me.
まずは最も基本となる中段です。構えにはそれぞれ左右がありますが。
Look at Konomi the instructor. Too bad we can't see the full view of the Naginata because yeah, it's too long to fit in the screen. But that aside, Konomi the instructor. Yeah, he's serious teaching me all the Naginata skills so we can spar with each other later.
これが左中段。左足を前に出して半身の体勢になり、腕は自然に下ろした状態で、切っ先は相手の溝落ちに合わせてあります。
Remind me what solar plexus is. I think it's somewhere in the chest area, I think. Okay, I'm serious right now, listening. I figured it was a Or rather, I figured if it was a fundamental stance, that it wouldn't be a big deal at all. But I was left wide-eyed. To be specific, because the way she conducted herself was so very magnificent. Her back was stretched perfectly straight. Yeah. I was convinced she could react and counter any attack that came at her when I saw her point her Naginata unwaveringly at my solar plexus. Oh, nothing's wrong, it's just that you're too fast. I need time to catch up. Huh? Sorry, I was staring at you. I was staring somewhere. Yeah, I was staring at the sword. I mean the Naginata. Yeah, I was also staring at neck. Oh, I'm sorry. Lower guard. Okay. We were now on an afternoon break, and we decided to make our own lunch. Oh, make our own lunch? Sure. Is it your obento? You cook it yourself? Huh? Are you sure? Really? Oh, okay. Oops. Thank you. I will be happy to have some then. Alright, I'm all fired up. Yeah. We decided to eat lunch along the shore of the nearby lake. I was surprised to see a lake on top of everything else, but I would have personally preferred to have eaten in the dojo, with the floral aroma of the girl's scent hanging in the air. Oh my god, Masaya, you pervert. Well, I would have loved to do that though. I knew that was a very perverted sounding comment, but I really did like the bittersweet aroma of sweat. No, really? Yeah, I know how perverted you are, Masaya. Who the heck am I talking to? You're talking to a player me, right? I can get you. I understand you, Masaya. Maybe hanging around and exercising with the underclassmen was shock circuiting my brain. Don't worry, you're breaking the fourth wall. No worries. I practiced kendo in the middle of last summer, and it was just awful. The stifling aroma of manly mask was enough to ruin even my healthy appetite. But it smelled nothing like that in the dojo earlier, regardless of the fact that there was just as much sweat wafting in the air. Cause sweat is nice. Ina! Josei no ase. The club members showed up after a short while, and Konomi-chan followed after them, carrying a pot with both hands. Okay. I can carry that. Oh, okay. It is? As usual, Konomi-chan was fired up in more ways than one. Again, that's the only thing you know how to cook, right, Konomi? Curry. Did you make it in advance? I guess curry is easy to prepare. I really liked how upfront she was about it. You're so cute, Konomi-chan. What's that all of a sudden? Masaya, suddenly with the smooth talking. Oh, crap, I messed up. Between how heartwarming it was and how worn out I was from practicing, I said exactly what I had been thinking. No, since you were scarfing down your meal in the cafeteria this morning, I thought it was cute how you're kind of a glutton. I guess? What? What are you talking about? Well, I can get that. Oh, I didn't say it was a bad thing. The club members watched the exchange between Konomi-chan and I, looking utterly astounded. Like, what the? Wow, there's a place like this on Mount Amuro? A cool, comfortable breeze was blowing in from across the lake. This is nice. Maybe even nicer than eating at the dojo. Oh? Another slip of the tongue. I scratched my head and gave an ambiguous laugh. You almost said it. You almost said, oh, I like the dojo better because because of girls' hand. Now that everyone had their food in hand, they formed a circle and started eating. Konomi-chan was in the center. Setting aside her position as club president, she seemed to be extraordinarily popular with everyone. I guess that's a given considering how cute and strong she is. It's a good match, surprisingly. Yeah, I mean, as they always say, different minds attract, or something like that. Yeah, North and South Pole, you know, they attract. I thought it would be bad if I interrupted and sat off in the corner. Well, you feel like you're a loner if you sat in the corner. It's delicious. The veggies were a little disproportionate, but there was something special about homemade curry while looking out at the lake. Like a picnic, sort of. There were a total of 6 members in the Naginata club, which made it the smallest club on campus. I guess it makes sense why there are so few people, because I think maybe the Naginata is really a rarity, you know. Yeah, nowadays, you hardly see people practice Naginata. Yeah, similar to like there's another sport, kind of a card game called Karuta. For those who have watched, you know, what is that name of the anime that featured Karuta? Yeah, the Chunyo Bio, I can't remember the name, but Chinoya something, Chihaya Furu, yes, that's right. Chihaya Furu. So for those who have watched that before, you know what I mean, Karuta, Chihaya Furu. Well, I guess that's that too, yes. Konomi-chan revealed to me as we were practicing stances. There were so few members in this club, but they could certainly talk up a storm. With that said, they mostly talked about Naginatas, and I heard something about their next tournament. Yeah, there we go, the tournament. Do they have a tournament sometime soon? Oh, okay, we're fast forwarding. After lunch, it was back to practice. The characteristic handwork Konomi-chan mentioned before had been referring to operating a Naginata.
Naginataの特徴は何と言ってもその長さにあります。南北朝時代より前は長い刀と書いてNaginataというのは祖母の受け売りですが。
So Naginata, the Nagi comes from the word Nagai, which means long, and then Nata is like something to do with sword. So although I know that sword in Japanese is usually pronounced as ken, or there's another term something to do with nata as well. Yes, can't quite remember the other term, but yeah. Okay. From her middle guard stance, she raised her blade while simultaneously shifting it between her hands, taking a striking stance. Oh, okay. Shorten is choking in, extend is choking out. Konomi-chan slid her hands inward. Whoa, that's dangerous, girl. Please. After striking the forearm, she returned to her middle guard stance. Whoa, what was the first one again? Wrist. Hit. That reminds me of the, you know, the anime called Kill la Kill. Mendo, whatever you call that. Yeah, that guy who uses his bamboo sword. Yeah, Mendo 4. Or what? The dizzying flowing movement of a Naginata wouldn't even be conceivable in Kendo. After performing that last move, she stood the Naginata on the floor on its end, taking a natural stance.
攻撃力が高いのがナギナタの大きな長所ですが。
Yeah, and it's also good for defense too, because of its long length, long length, you know.
それだけ扱いにくいということでもあります。力任せに振り回しても隙が生まれるばかりです。
That's true, yeah.
ということで、マサヤ様はまずは構え、そして振り方と覚えていってください。
Alright. Yes. Konomi-chan was far more knowledgeable on the subject than I was, so I ended up answering her like so. Okay. Practice ended upon the setting of the sun.
マサヤ様は初めてここに来たのですよね。であれば毎日のことがあってはまずいので、私が付き添います。
You don't have to worry about me, Konomi, but thank you for your concern nonetheless. Sorry for the trouble, but thank you. The club members were staying at the lodge, but there was no telling what the headmistress would say if I were to do the same. As such, I decided to head back to my dorm room.
ちょっと待っててくださいね。懐中電灯を持ってきます。
Are you afraid of the dark, Konomi? Oh yeah, you were afraid of the dark, right? I remember back in the bath, like when the lights went out, you were like, oh, you were really scared. Yeah. There were no lights lighting the mountain trail, and while we could use the light from the stars, having a flashlight would probably be the best.
私、暗いのが苦手でして、懐中電灯もなしではとても歩けません。
Yeah, okay. That was the real reason, huh? Well, you remembered, right, Masaya? That reminded me. She seemed really uneasy that time when we got trapped in the bathroom and the power went out. Konomi-chan was so cute back then, so kawaii. We were nestled up close in nothing but our swimsuits. That place didn't give me any emotional breathing room at the time, but looking back on it, we did have a nice mood going. Yeah, might as well recall that night, because that night is pretty precious. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, she's really scared right now. We console her. Cause it occurred to me that Konomi-chan was hugging herself and trembling. Are you cold? Konomi-chan shook her head. Yeah. Oh, I see. I'm here with you, don't worry. I didn't expect that to be much comfort, but to my surprise, Konomi-chan moved over to cling to me. Sure. Here in the dark with our bodies close together, the sensation was even more stimulating than before. But there was nothing arousing about the situation. On the contrary, I knew that I had to be strong. Konomi-chan will pick up on any signs of fear that I show. I took her by the hand and led her over to the wall. We'll get tired if we stay standing. Let's sit down. I sat down first. Konomi-chan sat next to me, her body continuing to tremble. You don't have to apologize. Well, we have plenty of water. A human being can live for a whole week on just water alone. There's nothing to worry about. Well, joking aside, help will come soon. The night can't last forever. This is an emotional scene, as you can see. It's a very important scene that contributes to this route. In the silence, I was even more conscious of the sounds of the bath. The steady drip drip from the ceiling. But more than anything, there was the breathing right beside me. As my eyes adjusted to the dark, I could see that Konomi-chan was visibly stiff. What do you do with the lights when it's time to sleep? I decided it was best to talk, no matter what it was about. Well, yeah, I've heard of people who sleep with a light on, not all the lights on, but some light on. So I see. Personally, I can't sleep unless it's pitch black. Me too. Well, I guess better be safe than sorry, but yeah, I mean, usually don't need to do that. Who'll be running a night raid on you? Yeah, precisely. This is not like the time of the ninjas and samurais where, yeah, you have to do that, otherwise you may get ambushed or what. But modern times, no, we don't have such things. Hardly. Besides, if they were really serious, they'll probably just pull out the plug first. You're an interesting person, Konomi-chan. I've never met a girl who was worried about night raids before. I don't think that's true. He does, you're really so cute right now. It suits you. He really does. I can't wait to see more of this face, later down the road. Before now, she appeared unhappy when I insisted on that point, but this time she seemed to like it. Is your grandmother the one who taught you the Naginata? I started prompting her to tell me more about her childhood. As she spoke, I could tell the tension was draining out of her. Yeah, she's gotten sleepy. The tension was apparently replaced by exhaustion. She attempted to stifle a yawn. I turned my eyes towards the changing room. Things looked pretty much the same there. The door probably wasn't going to open. Sleepy? Okay. You can sleep then. You can't stay up all night after all. This is where I will say a line to her. Don't worry, Konomi, for I am your light. That would sound so... But anyway, I'll stay up until you go to sleep. Sort of the opposite of how it was in the classroom. I don't know if that means anything though. No problem. I am. Konomi-chan's expression relaxed, and she rested her head on my shoulder. I wasn't prepared for her to go that far. I found my heart pounding a bit. It seemed Konomi-chan had spent the whole day going from one sort of tension to another. But she finally began producing the noises of peaceful sleep. Ah, that sleepy snore. She really must have been exhausted. Ever since the teaching started, yeah, we know what that teaching is, right? Her mind had been constantly engaged. Even in our state of dress, it was warm inside the bath. Once she was fast asleep, I felt my own eyelids grow heavy. That's right. I wonder if I passed the test. Right. We had gone through all that, and I still didn't know if I passed or not. Oh well. Anyway, the echoes of the bath and the pleasant warmth against my skin slowly put me into unconsciousness. Okay, so yeah, so end of the memory. Yeah, thinking back on it now, we really did have a nice mood going. Yeah, I'm now recollecting my moment with you. My moment where I accompany you in the dark, help you sleep. I'm sorry, you scared the hell out of me. No problem. Oh no. Alright. The curry this afternoon tasted really good. I was just thinking about it. Yeah, right.
みんなあまり料理は得意ではないのですが。
No, I mean it.
でも、野菜などを切るのは自信があります。
Well, although Masaya said that the vegetables were disproportionate, so... Huh? They were actually cut pretty unevenly.
こう、空中に放り投げてですね。
Oh no.
別白の気合とともに、ズバズバズバッと。
This is not a show, Konomi. And you even did a poor job at it. You shouldn't play with your food. Oh well. When I laughed, she broke into a wide smile. Compared to how things were before, it felt like we had gotten much closer. However, it felt like we rarely exchanged natural smiles like this. Was this because of how hard we worked together in the club meeting all day? Okay, shall we? Alright, let's go. Ah, it gets pretty dark at night, huh?
はい、そうなんですよね。
Just take a look at her, right? The tree cover was so dense that the starlight was having a tough time shining through.
合宿の時、肝試しなんていう話も持ち上がるのですが、私は断固参加を貫きました。
And you call yourself the Labe-san's mercy? Come on, at least you have to be brave.
こんな暗い道で肝試しなどと、本物の幽霊を呼び寄せてしまったらどうするですか？
Why the hell would you summon a real ghost? Are you okay, Konomi? Well, it'll be a good place for it considering the atmosphere. Masaya? Yeah, the airflow through here feels good walk through. Oh no, don't be scared, it's not the ghost or what. Konomi-chan seemed to be really timid. The title of Lame-san's mercy fit her surprisingly well, but she also had this cute side to her, this cute timid side. That only made her more attractive. It is scary. Thank you for coming with me. And kind too. By the way, do you have a tournament coming up soon?
はい。2週間後に全国大会が迫っているんです。
Yeah, I hope to watch you in that tournament. A national tournament? You're going to be in it?
ええ。
Wow, that's amazing! I wasn't expecting that. I looked at her in admiration, and she ducked her head shyly. If you are going to be in the upcoming nationals, that means you were in the regional qualifiers too. I never knew.
私、去年も全国大会に出ているのですが。
Oh, last year too. Despite how she looked, was Konomi-chan really that strong? More like she has the right techniques. She certainly had my respect.
決勝で負けてしまいました。相手の名をヨガエミリさんと言います。
Yoga Emily, so you're gonna make up for it this year?
エミリさんとは今年もおそらく当たることになるはずです。私は今度こそ負けたくない。
Alright, I'll root for you, Konomi. I'll cheer for you.
中期課程の最後の大会ですからね。もちろん後期に上がっても薙刀は続けますが、それはそれ。
Yeah, that's true. Because that's another part of your school life. Really, it's different.
最後まで負けるというのは何としても避けたいところです。
Was that why she was so energetic yesterday? It will surely be difficult, but I cannot afford to relax now. Then, I'm sorry. I just nonchalantly interrupted you with all this going on.
いいんです。稽古は積み重ねです。たった一日の行動で左右されるものではありませんから。
Yeah, like what Konomi said here, right here. Yeah, this is important to take a break once in a while. I wasn't expecting to go out today, but I ended up enjoying it. namely because I wanted to watch over Konomi-chan's practice from close by. She was working so hard to accomplish her goals. He was radiant to behold. I won't get in your way anymore, so would it be okay if I came to your club meetings from now on? Yeah, so that I will be part of your club. I would like to join your Naginata club. Yeah? She seemed surprised for a moment, and then gave me a pleasant smile. Alright, Konomi has given me the approval. Alright. Thank you so much. I'll be okay from here. Gokigenyo. See ya. Konomi-chan left. I saw her off until I could no longer see her tiny frame. Even I thought this was an unexpected development. Before I left my room today, I was simply taking advantage of the spare time I wanted to kill. And now here I was, waiting eagerly for tomorrow. But yeah, I can't wait to spend the rest of the summer vacation with Konomi. Alright, I'm gonna do my best. Alright, so